dang. I thought it was gonna be a session where I could just sit back and watch every single unfold.
Yes and no. Like I said, this is a secret room you pop in, and you don't know what's in here. So how you
Uh,
react is entirely up to you.
by secret room, you don't mean the tunnels that I open up, right?
Right,
It's a different thing, right?
right. It's a different thing. You are not
Okay.
in. You're not on the spot to see it, even though I thought I pulled you over. Springlers, I'll pull you over now so you can see.
Oh,
Anyway, I'm gonna start the recording so we can get on with this. In three, two. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new patched out Evils of the World. I am your new updated host, Recon Zebra. And we are back with our party as they are finishing their exploration of this underground bunker, where after last time our Goliath barbarian Trevally broke through the walls, leading out to a underground ravine. Before they could cross over to the other side, they were stopped by a aberrationary creature known as a Upolith that told them that basically they were not at strength capable of being able to cross over, but did inform them that if they were people seeking knowledge, there would be more to come if they returned back here for it. There, in the meantime, they were free to help themselves to the knowledge that was already still inside the facility to gain. Happily enough, the party agrees to turn back around, and after doing a bit scouring, they basically find this clumped over looking automaton construct on the ground that basically rattles off something in Dwarvish that through some trick knowledge and some hard brain blasting, they figure out is a keeper and have a password to essentially unlock the secret door. What lies beyond the secret door? We're about to find out right now. Anyway, to parallel off with everybody where we last left off, you gave off this password coded to this construct that's slumped over on the floor so that you were able to gain access to it. And then I finally have the picture so you all can see what he looks like.
Whoa.
Yes,
So he's like,
this,
but he's like
this
standing up now, right?
yeah, sort of. He gets back into his sitting position, his fetal position, slumped up against the wall, as his lights dimmed down. But you know that it was still very well active and most likely still, sensing everything. It's how constructs are, where they remain still like that, so they don't alert people nearby. But yes, that is the large automatus-looking construct that you spoke to and had caused the password access. And then, as before, he spoke to you, and this secret door over here opened, revealing this passageway in the back.
Another secret tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, um is this one gonna lead us to the Ooh. I see symbols.
Yes,
Riddle.
as you
Or
come
puzzle.
in there, Alduin, you see the faint detail of what seems to be six symbols on the ground. Albeit, though, you can't make it out very well. It appears that they seem to be giving off different encryptions on there. But this
Okay.
room is very much dimly lit, large cavernous area. You'd say at least about 30 feet high up, and wide an area. And you notice that there is indeed these various six symbols on the ground in the dark.
Hmm. Okay.
And Aldwin,
Alright.
where were we going to take that long rest before we get into this?
Do we need one?
I thought that was the
Preferably.
plan, because we used quite a bit of stuff in that fight earlier.
I mean, yeah, if we need one, I'm down to rest.
Coolio.
Like I'm not not chaotic, otherwise I would probably No, yeah, I'm good. I mean if we do need a rest, I mean I wouldn't mind do I need one? I personally wouldn't need one, but if y'all really do need one, then we can take a rest here.
Cool.
Okay. I would like to use the Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow to give us a 30-foot radius total cover. That gives us some bonuses to stealth and perception checks.
Mm.
Are we allowed to click the long rest button now?
So you guys are gonna take your long rest like right near this near this doorway in the construct on the ground.
I mean, why
Yeah.
I'm just making sure where y'all want to do your long rest. Don't worry about it.
Mm.
All right, then yeah. In that case, yeah, you are free to click your long rest buttons. This is basically a
Right.
open up to it, but
I'm gonna be sitting on this.
Since about two of you either need short amounts of sleep or really just only a certain amount of sleep, or even not need sleep at all, I'll say, Aldwin, you get your long rest first, you clear it out. However, halfway through as you wake up from your trance, give me a perception check.
Okay, first let me get this off before I do anything. Okay,
Very-
perception chat. All right, blah, 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 perception. Here it is. Perception. How?
You seriously
And
gotta change. You seriously gotta change your dice color. I feel like
No.
this color is literally against you.
Remember that gets a +5 from the Hearth thing. It's a
An
+5
additional
to
plus 5?
perception check.
Ooh,
Yep.
16.
Earth. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, and perception checks, and any light from over planes in this here. Okay, yeah, that's actually really cool. Yeah, okay, so with a 16, yeah, that actually meets it. With a 16, as you wake up from your trance and just sit up looking around, you do notice that the construct's head seems to have turned and be looking in y'all's general direction. But it's
Hell
still
no.
very much still.
Hell no.
I would
However,
also like, sorry to interrupt, but I would also like to remind you that I only need 4 hours sleep as well.
oh, you do too. Okay, yeah. In that case, yes, you are the second person up. Give me a perception check.
Roger that. And you said +5, right? For your
Yes.
thing?
Ah, perfect.
Oh my god.
Perfect. Thank goodness you are here. Yes, you too. You noticed it earlier, probably because Aldwin was just probably lamenting or leaning over against his casket as he looked in. You caught on that the construct had turned its head and was staring at all of you earlier. Most likely, either keeping an eye or just maybe just giving a view of you, keeping a guarded perception of you. I would say with natural knowledge of how Warforges are, this is most likely its sentry mode, which has been active because all of you are, still within its visualization.
Yeah.
However, since you broke the 20 barrier, you also hear something else. A lot of ways up further towards the entrance. You hear what sounds like whirling noises and stomping sounds and light stomping noises, or something mechanical attempting to walk lightly. However, mechanical attempting to walk lightly. Give me hold on, I'm gonna roll something.
Okie doke.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of dice.
Mm-hmm. You hear what can be, based on how it's their quickness and repetition. It sounds like 4 pairs of metallic feet shuffling back somewhere, trying their best to be quiet.
I'm gonna grab. Was it Aldruin who woke up with me?
Yeah, I'm an elf, so I'm also only 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to you. I'm gonna grab your arm and start shaking you semi-violently. I hear shit. I hear shit.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Sounds like mechanical things. I don't know. It's coming from the entrance.
Should we wake up the others, or you wanna go check it out?
I don't know. It doesn't seem hostile yet. We can have a look.
Yeah, sure. I mean, so they don't. It's just how many? Do you know?
It sounds like 4 pairs of whatever they are. Could be more. I don't know.
2v4. I like those odds.
Yes, me too.
And if it comes down to a fight, we can always just wake them up. But
Yes.
I wouldn't mind checking it out.
Right. I'm guessing we're gonna try and be sneaky bitches.
Yes. But I'll let
That's
you know.
30-foot
I'll
radius
let
is
you, yeah, I'll say you hear it off in the front direction towards the door. If you want to roll stealth, you can.
The 30-foot
yeah.
radius that I just drew is where my circle of darkness would extend to. So if you stay within that, you should be completely invisible.
Does it give bonuses to stealth?
+5.
+5
Okay,
to
so-
stealth. Ooh.
Okay, so do I see anything from here? Probably not, right?
Yeah. Roll stealth with your +5 because of the thing.
Stealth +5. +5. Hell yeah. See, it's not always
Hey, look
bad.
at you go. Oh, look at me go as well. Never
Nice.
mind, that's a 13. I thought that was an 18.
Still fine. So,
Yeah. Still good, still good.
right.
DM, do we see anything? Oh, yeah, alright, we're going.
Oh yeah, I did ask. Do we see anything? Do I see anything from here? I did ask that.
Nope, you don't see anything at this point. But
Okay.
as you shift over closer and you're tuning in your ears a bit harder, you do still pick up faint mechanical. You pick up a faint whirring sound. It's
Yeah,
very
told ya.
faint. But yeah, you do also hear slightly some feet shuffling.
It
Mechanical-
indeed sounds like
Mechanical stomping sound shuffle.
You were right. They do sound like robots.
Right.
I mean, if it's anything like the one at the secret tunnel, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
Let's check it out.
So, can you like ping where it's coming from?
I will say
yeah.
about. I will
Like,
say
is it
some.
left or right?
I will say it feels like it's just forward.
Forward. Okay.
Just forward, alright. Ah, it's fucking blood on my feet.
Gogi, try WASD.
Yeah, I am.
As you kick over
Uh,
some scorched spiders
wanna-
that have stopped smoking but now smell like burnt bugs.
Wanna go left, right, split? What do you wanna do?
Let's go left.
Okay.
Travali, I've told you, when you do that, it makes the whole thing get pulled down.
It does.
Very important message.
Uh-huh.
Very key aspect.
At
of
any
this.
point, as you get about here, you pick up. As you get about here, there seems to be almost no noise. Except you pick up a faint whir sound again.
Where's it coming from?
What is this?
Straight,
is that?
straight ahead into the
Straight
room next
ahead.
before. However, as you take your next couple of steps, you accidentally bump into this bookcase over here, causing it to jimmy, and a couple books from back here get pushed out, fall to the ground, and immediately you hear the footsteps start to sprint.
I'm gonna nudge Aldrin. What the fuck, man?
At first, it sounds like two quickly started stepping up, but then the third one starts coming in once you get closer, Gogi. It was actually you stepping and then made the third one move. Finally, all four pairs quickly shuffle. And it sounds like they're rapidly moving somewhere and then stop as you get closer.
I don't know. It like what do we do
Do we
here?
know? Hold on. Which do we know what direction they like ran to?
Is it like
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Because this is for hearing it.
Ooh,
Ooh.
17.
Yeah, that's just enough. It sounds like they headed to the right.
I'm gonna point over there and go. They went that way. Oh, in a different room. Got it.
okay?
Yeah,
I'm
like I said, by the doorway, and they went to the right from the door.
I'm gonna turn to
I
Aldrin.
think,
We're gonna look. We're gonna keep looking.
I mean, it doesn't sound like they're coming towards us, so
All right, let's go. Let's go.
And as you
I'm
get
gonna
to
be-
right about there,
Damn.
I will say with quickened haste, you hear the metal sound get slightly abrupt and kind of shift and shamble into place, almost like it's reforging, like it's remaking itself. Is the best way to describe it. Or better yet, something something mechanical closing. Is the best way to put it.
Okay.
that sounds interesting. I
Are
don't
they
sense
combining
any.
like Voltron?
And then you quickly make your way up into this room, and from Gogi's light area and Kuding, you don't see anything else in here.
Okay.
Let's go check this way. Oh, I guess we're splitting up.
Anything different from when we came here earlier?
Give me
Not
an
that I see,
investigate.
no.
Okay, here. Oh, Gogi.
Why would you step on the altar, idiot?
I mean, we checked it out before and it was fine.
But now we
Yes,
heard something.
Gogi. I need you to give me.
Can I still roll that investigation?
Yeah, I was gonna say give me a perception or investigation, but Gogi, as you step on it, the incantation
boy.
on the ground begins as you step on it. Give me a quick investigation or perception.
Investigation or perception? I'll do investigation. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
Aldwin, it looks like nothing is very different that you could see in this place. You definitely heard something coming this way, and you think maybe it was something with this cave-in on the wall area. However, Gogi, since you broke the 20 barrier, you see as the statues are basically shuffled out of place. You see these two seem to be shuffled slightly back from where they were originally. And you can tell because there's some slight skid markings on the ground. And since you broke the 20 barrier, and you did this, especially since you stepped on the sigils on the ground, you spy a red glow coming off of all of them.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna yell
Get
at
off the damn
to-
altar!
Yeah, I'm gonna yell to Aldrin. Hey, these statues have moved and they're all glowing.
I would step back if I were you.
Okay. Oh, I can't.
No, you can't, because as you stand there, for the time you said that, a red kind of light shines on you. It goes up
Uh-oh.
and it goes down.
Oh, uh-oh.
And it reads, and you hear as they do that, anomalous entity detected.
Uh-oh.
Scanning information. No anomalous detected. Status, intruder.
Uh-oh.
As all 4 statues immediately get up and rise up, transforming off of the stagnant form that they were in and stretching up over 12 feet tall. And you see these mechanical monstrosities as their arms pull out, transforming into axe hands, and what seems to be crossbow launchers coming off of their backs. And they look almost like the silver construct that was in that other room, but larger and more prevalent. They're definitely just as rusted, but they are 12 feet tall with 3-pronged mechanical toes, and absolutely intimidating.
Now why do you have to go step on the altar, you? I thought their volume was done more.
As they all transform from their stationary kind of like pressed up fetal position, growing 12 feet tall, expanding their arm blades that were hidden in their hands, pulling out turrets as they all point them at you and then just take aiming poses at you. As one of them says, identify yourself.
Okay, I'm immediately gonna kind of put my hands up a little, not like overly up, but I'm gonna be like, I'm just a magician. Hi.
Give a deception check.
That's not a deception. What?
It is, trust me.
I'm a magician. What? Okay. Deception.
Are they looking at me?
Nope, they're looking
Just
straight. They're looking
at
straight
him.
at Gogi.
Okay. Quick
I'm very
quick question.
confused.
While
Okay.
he's busy with that, would altar self help me here?
It might, but first, and I will say this: it's not a deception to lie. It's a deception to bluff.
I'm not bluffing though.
Oh, you are, and depending on this insight check, it might have worked.
Wait, so what did you try to do, Gogi? A geezer?
I don't know. All I said was I'm a magician, which I am, and I'm just I don't know.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. Oh
Apparently
wait,
I was
wait, Gogi, do
disrupting-
you speak Dwarvish?
Do I speak Dwarvish?
I mean, Geezer,
Probably not.
do you speak Dwarvish? I don't think you do.
No,
No,
I
but I
don't.
do.
Okay, then yeah, Alduin is the one translating this as he hears them, and they speak in Dwarvish as well. Identify yourself. And one of them relaxes upon you saying that, the one near you, as its light turns yellow and green, flashing, they say, administer override sequence detected, scanning for registered documents, and then the other 3 go, negative, ignore override signal. This is not administrator.
Okay, can I yell out in Dwarvish? Can we calm down for a second? We mean no harm.
They immediately
They're
turn to
robots.
you and they point their guns to Zara. I was like, second intruder, capable of speaking current update Dwarven language. identify yourself?
What should I? How should I
Okay.
say this?
They are currently like two of them are currently pointing at you, Geezer, and two of them are pointing at you, Aldwin.
I have.
We're just travelers. We mean no harm.
Truth detected. This is restricted area access.
We apologize. We didn't know.
Inquiry requested. How have you gained administrative override sequence?
What?
Huh?
Give an insight as they say this.
Yeah, what the hell does that mean?
Oh, I think I know how.
Oh my gosh. Aldwin, you are the only one who's translating. You're the only one who understands them.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you are not sure what they meant, which is why your what is like that. They still hold their guns at you and they say, "We request answer." Gogi, you gonna tell this to Gogi or anything?
They wanna know something. I think how he got in here, but I'm not sure.
No, they want to know how you got the administrative override sequence.
They...
Give a quick history check.
Okay.
No, never mind. It's in case you remember from the one that from the one that just spoke earlier that said administer override sequence detected and then was trying to scan something. It must have been after Gogi spoke up. What did Gogi say?
Magician?
Sequence.
Did he say that?
Set of phrasings or words.
I'm a magician? I mean... Try that again, Gogi.
Try. What am I trying?
No, that's it. But they want to know how you got that.
Cookie, why'd you say that? I'm a magician. Why did you say that?
Because I am.
Like, what the fuck? How did we just know? I don't know.
Scanning data banks for registered companions or allies. No identities confirmed. What is your relation or correlation to any of, say, Sarah Blackhand or Chorus Dalvinburn?
Don't recognize those names.
Give me a history check.
Have you heard those names? I don't remember.
This is more or less like a general history knowledge for you and Gogi.
I mean, this is fine. 17.
But I don't understand the words.
Oh yeah, you don't.
I don't understand.
Oh, that does not reach it. It's just barely under it. You think hard and you think those sound like wizard names, but you're not sure who they are or what they had to do with this. You could try one more bluff.
These are the smartest people in your party.
Hey, I don't speak Dwarvish. Leave me out of this.
I've heard of them. I don't know them personally, but I've heard of them. They're famous people.
They stand stationary with their weapons still aimed at you for a few minutes before retreating back as they are. What is your purpose in this facility?
We were just exploring. We came across this obelisk outside. We managed to open it. and we are just exploring.
Sending inquiry to Iris Ironhand. Contacting Black Staff at Black Staff Task Force, Black Staff Information. And upon hearing that word, give me another history check. This one I'll say you can do at advantage as a innate spellcaster and a records keeper. Yes. Hearing the word Black Staff sets a thought in your mind, as that was what that is what the aboleth, that floating ghostfish, said this place was connected to back when you were talking to him. And since you broke the 20 barrier, I will say you vaguely remember, upon reading about them, that the Black Staff was more of a renegade type of magic spellcasters. The information like the archives and scribes you store, they all generally say that Black Staffs were kind of evil wizards.
Okay.
Who were responsible for a lot of, according to the records, a lot of like incidents with magic or people committing illegal acts with magic. But you're not entirely sure what specifics. But one thing's for certain: the two names that they've given you, which I will type. These are two names that you now feel might be associated or connected to it. And this is, for the record, only you understanding this, Alduin, as you are the only one who speaks Dwarvish in the room.
Yeah. Okay. So, are they doing anything else? I mean, what was the question again?
They wanted to ask what was your business for exploring this location, and they said as they now sending contact information, now sending inquiry information to Iris Evanstone.
Okay.
Please remain where you are at. Do not attempt to move while we inquire.
Uh-oh. I mean, sure. Gogi, don't move.
Okay.
Except for you, please remove yourself from Runic Circle.
Oh, step off.
Hold on.
What?
Step off the altar.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
why'd you step on in the first place, bro? We heard movement from here.
As two of them like just turn and face you, Gogi, and the two face Alduin, they pause here for about, hold on, $12 before they get an inquiry back. And they say, connection reached, now streaming, visualization. And one of them turns their eyes to look at you, and it turns into a kind of like a bright light right at you, as you are now being shined in this radius of light.
Okay, sure.
I wish I could place on a. Oh, there's a. It is a cone template. I don't know why I didn't think it was. As it is now shining on you.
Guys,
As
I'm being abducted by aliens.
before he turns his head and then starts moving in this direction toward you, Geezer, to get a scan on you.
This is giving down the round vibes.
Before the light disappears and he says, now recorded information of entities. Sending inquiry.
Spooky shit. What are they doing? That's to you, Mr. Can speak Dwarvish.
They're contacting someone named Iris Evanstone. They told us not to move, so I don't think we should.
Well, that's not great, but okay.
This
We
will go
didn't-
on for.
Like we didn't do anything wrong. We are just exploring, so.
This will go on for about another 23 minutes
Jesus.
before they say inquiry confirmed. Pertain assertators as Blackstaff will arrive. You are to come with us immediately. And they point their weapons at you as they immediately raise their hands up, and then two of them at a time each turn towards you, as it looks like their metal is about to open up a chassis in their chest. Each as they point at you, and before anything can happen, you hear a stand down. As you see over in the corner, the construct. Hold on.
Is that the guy who was laying down there?
Why is it not working?
I'm very confused.
Yes, as the construct that was laying down earlier is now fully sitting up himself, and he is about 7'4", standing over by the wall, and this is the full form, so you can see for the record. As his chassis is now glowing off that red-hot hue from earlier, and more properly, still covered in a bit of vines and dirt, and definitely still grimy, but looking more like an authoritarian with one hand behind his back and one hand against the wall. As all of the larger ones immediately turn to look at him and say, requesting reason, Captain, and they say, they have solved the password to the archive room. Inquiry
okay.
to believe that they are most likely knowledge
Is this-
seekers
Is this common or dwarf?
in Dwarvish.
Yes,
They do not speak common.
It is a sad day for common speakers.
And typing would just take too long, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Do I have like a message or something I could talk to?
as I say,
think so.
they are most likely knowledge seekers who have gained access to the archive. More likely, they are possibly either associates seeking that information, or have been informed of it otherwise. I have received a notion and confirmation from the entities on the destroyed side of the facility. They are harmless. Notion accepted. Initiating sentry mode, as all four shift back into place and just quietly go back into sentry mode.
I'm gonna walk up to him. Okay, you. Well, hello. Wait a second. Are you the one that was laying at the door?
1 second as he raises his hand to you. And he's giving off like some chest glowings in his eyes as his eyes blink for a second, and he goes, I have deleted the previous inquiry from the arcane information on the Black Staffs. They will not come to they will not come to this facility. At
Thank you
least
very much.
Thank
at
God.
least not based on that. I cannot guarantee if any will still be curious on why it was deleted.
Uh-oh.
But I believe you will be long gone by that time happens, and so will we.
Hopefully, yeah. So what? Are we in the wrong place or something? It sure sounded like it.
Are you not here seeking the hidden knowledge in the Lost Archives?
To be honest, we were just exploring.
No! Sorry, ignore me.
We came across the obelisk on the outside and we opened it. We were not really looking for this, but
then
since what I found out is this is a very interesting place. I will be back later.
indeed it is. This was a facility meant to store information that the world was trying to destroy or hide. The Black Staffs themselves were once rebellions enemy are basically rebels against the High Magic Council.
So they're the good guys.
It's a matter of perspective, as they say.
Okay.
However, this facility is one of a few bunkers they have where history, knowledge, and information they once kept and treasured was protected. Sadly, the High Magic Council and their forces B managed to invade. The most precious information has already been removed and stored away, as you have been informed. But
yes, I know.
But sadly, there is still much lost, unfortunately.
A single tear will roll down fucking Giza's face.
However, I tell this of you not out of trust or reliance, but simply to answer inquiries and to avoid more devastation on this place. Ruins or not, this is still our duty and our protection of this site. Not to mention the fact that, should others come seeking truths, there is answers here.
Yes, I completely understand. I do not wish this to be hidden or destroyed. This secret is safe with us.
Then I ask for your chance to prove it. The room before you. Solve it. Show me that you are indeed ones who seek the knowledge that has been long buried. And perhaps that item as well, if you can uncover it, you might be able to learn more than we have ever been able to tell.
I do have one more question. So, the altar, why did it do something now, but not when we entered?
Your friend entered its premises to activate its sequence. However, from my inquiry on the Black Staff arcanum that we have, the others are either deactivated or destroyed, so it would not have gone anywhere. But they simply follow protocol. Anyone who steps on the full runic sigils without clearance will be declared an intruder and scanned.
Okay, understood. So, you want me to go solve the room I just opened a few hours ago?
Indeed.
Okay. Alright, I'm a signal to Gogi. You down for a puzzle?
Yes.
Okay.
However, I must warn you. There is consequences if you fail. If you truly still wish to strive for it, then I urge you to take that leap and chance. Otherwise, I ask you to take your compatriots and leave.
I'll take my chances.
Your bravery is acknowledged and respected. Allow me something if you do not mind.
What would that be?
He holds out his hand to put towards your head.
Again? I whispered to myself. Sure.
He touches your forehead, and he does it in a peculiar way. Do you know, oh, you don't. Okay, well, he touches your head in a peculiar way, and he says, that is at best the only hint I can give you.
Sorry, I missed that hint. What was it?
He touches his forehead in a peculiar way, like he uses his fingers and starts tapping them against your forehead. It seems like he's doing some sort of code, but not implanting anything to your mind, but rather giving a hint.
How did he tap his forehead?
Give me an investigation or insight. Also, you need to get closer because you're not even in visual sight.
Right, yes.
No, the other way.
Wait, do you not see me?
There.
Oh, you're down here.
See how it pays when you don't have dark vision?
Shut up. Can't see anything.
All right, yeah.
Anyway, what were the checks?
Insight or
Investigation
investigation or insight.
Got it. We go investigation. Fuck.
You are not proficient in this language, and due to the fact that you've never really picked it up, you're not entirely sure what he's doing. But it appears to be some sort of coded sequence. You're not sure what.
Rats. If only I could speak Dwarvish.
If only you had comprehend languages.
Yeah, but I'm not that type of wizard, unfortunately.
Yes, you've made it very clear. As he says, now, I believe you and I believe your compatriots shall be. I believe you can wait with your compatriots. I must seal back up the chamber so that me and my compatriots will make sure the defenses are protected.
I want to solve the puzzle.
Yeah. Hold on a sec real quick. I'll be right back.
Man.
Back to that. And is everybody back?
Yep.
I have left.
As he walks over to his construct companions, and you see as he opens up his mouth and his eyes glow, like, blinking back and forth, as a voice and a sequence of words comes out of his mouth. And I will say, neither of you understand what he is saying.
Damn, we need Aurelian.
Yeah, you do. As the other constructs immediately wake up from their deactivation sequence and then start moving, as all four of them immediately start moving back in here as they shamble past all of you into this room and then back away on the other side.
Oh, bye.
And they kind of just like hustle quickly, like, like how soldier troops just quickly like run somewhere, like all that, as they just leave their station following this command and sequencing words that none of you understand. As the last one shuffles by and the commander turns back and he says, "We will begin repatching up the sealed wall that your friend broke through. So that way that location is at least mildly protected, as requested by the Aboleth, as a precaution. In the meantime, continue your rest with your friends and ready yourselves. I wish you luck in uncovering the truth."
Okay,
As
I'm
he
gonna give
walks.
him a wave. Start walking away. Oh, you're too fast. Come here.
That's with arrow keys.
Come here.
Oh,
come here.
wrong way.
Oh no. Yes.
You come back to your party and this like nice little miasma surrounding this place as you whip through it, and you are all back in this room area as everyone else is still soundly sleeping.
Do we want to tell them when they wake up, or do we just want to pretend not
However,
to know?
I will also say, as you look over by the wall in the open area, you notice that there seems to have been placed. You notice that it is still vaguely open, but the pedestal that he was sitting on, or like fetus position on, it seems to have shifted over on this part, making like some sort of like taking up one a part of the open doorway, but you can still get through it.
So, Geezer, do we want to mention this?
I mean, I don't think we have to, do we? There wasn't really much to tell, I think.
Well, that's up to
I
you
mean,
whether or not you say anything. But eventually, the other 4 hours, the other 3 hours, because that was about an hour's worth of time.
if you
As
don't
the
tell,
other
I won't.
as the other 3 hours tick through, and everybody else eventually wakes up. Echo, of course, waking up first with not really having a need to sleep, but just still enjoying it anyway.
Since we have to wait for them for 3 hours anyway, I'm going to cast this. I'm not sure if it was displayed in chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on a
Yes,
second,
I will
because
be
I
casting
thought
that.
I saw your reply, by the way, John. I thought that was already on. Yeah, it's already on.
I don't know. I think it's off, or Panda
It's
Figure is off.
Oh, I need to turn that off. You're right. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
there
have
we go.
no idea why it being turned on is
Yeah, I
not.
don't know why that's auto turned on, but that's okay. I don't mind. And now it's off, so no more pulling the screen when you talk.
Yay!
But anyway, everybody all wakes up.
Like it should be.
Echo first, Aurelia next, and then Travali. You're slightly snorking up as you wake up, and your stomach starts growling.
I'm starting to feel hungry.
You glutton.
What's wrong? I just woke up. There's nothing wrong with that. He start to pick it up some of the ration he has his pocket and start eating.
You do that. Give me a wisdom save.
Okay, okay, wisdom save. There it is.
That's 16 I just rolled. Was
Oh,
from about the
I'm
vomit.
so glad you failed that. As you hear a voice, as you hear an instinct in your head, and you're like, roasted spider.
What?
Eat roasted spiders. As you remember, when you came in and passed everyone, there was 4 giant burnt and charred spiders over here in this direction.
I will curse you with ravenous hunger if you eat a spider.
What's Thank you, strange voice in my head.
Oh, that's not a strange
You're
voice. It's like it's like a perpetual instinct that you feel throughout your body. You have felt this ever since you got your markings.
Huh. He looks at you know, I've ate this I've started to feel something more meaty than these rations. You guys do whatever you gotta do. I gonna do something over here. Don't worry. I'll be back.
Where
doing
you
what
going?
exactly?
Where you going?
Uh I found something uh to do over there. Nothing important.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You guys do whatever you gotta do. I gotta eat over here.
Okay.
DM, I'd like to spend the next hour casting a curse.
You want to sit out here and cast a curse? Hold on, I gotta make him dead.
Lamau, who needs enemies when you got allies like these? Can't eat anything in peace.
Exactly.
Hold on a second. Now my token's acting weird. Hold on, I might have to refresh real quick. Cause not the whole. Well, actually, maybe it might be the. Actually, no, because I think if I leave, you guys can stay as long as I don't close the thing.
Was that long rest sufficient to cure my level of exhaustion?
You have to eat something too, which is why your stomach is also growling.
Gosh. I'm so hungry.
Okay, I'll just cast Goodberry then.
That should be effective. I think eating some of them gives you a sense of fullness for hours. I think, if I remember correctly.
Just one
Or
sustains you for a day.
Oh, okay. Is that still relevant? Yes, it is. Okay, yes. You eat one good berry. And with that, as you got your rest, you have no longer a level of exhaustion.
Hey, Chevalier, let me know if you want some good berries.
No, it's okay. I'm not hungry. And also, I don't really enjoy berries. You can have fun with them.
Give me a deception check.
Dice gods, you're watching this, aren't you? It's gonna be so funny if I suddenly become very good at deception. Don't you think, dice gods? I think so too.
You pray.
Shit.
You pray to RNGesus. Yeah,
He did
everybody
not
heard
respond.
your stomach when you got up earlier. They know you're hungry. Also, you're not really doing a good job as you start biting down on one of the charred spiders, and the crunch kind of reverberates in this very hollow out place.
You know, Aurelian starts saying something like that. He just hears like a crunch. Oh, I step in something. Oh, don't mind that.
Chevalier, it almost feels like you're lying to us.
Larry, me.
Chevalier, if I walk around this corner, am I going to see something that I don't want to see?
That depends. What do you want to see that you don't want to see?
Wait. As Aurelian start moving, he immediately skip one of the spot and start running.
God damn it.
All right, hold on.
I may not be the best deceiver, but I'm very good runner.
All right, yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sit down, open my spell book, and begin casting a curse.
Yeah, Arlen, you poke your head around like the pillar real quick, and you see Trevally like quickly sculling off with a large charred spider.
Damn it, I was not fast enough.
You just were out of sight. I think he saw. Plus it's a large spider. He would notice you had something in your hand.
As a
I'm gonna roll
Goliath,
that, 'cause
I'm very good at carrying things.
I don't actually care, but I am going to take a little puff of White Widow for advantage on intelligence checks.
All right, you do that. Now, Geezer, are you actually casting a curse?
Yes.
All right
I'm
then.
actually gonna do it this time.
All right, well that just leaves the three of you out here to explore the puzzle.
Geezer, are you?
All right. What the hell is this? Okay.
And as soon as you enter in the room, Echo, the door closes.
Of course. How unexpected.
And immediately, light fills the room.
Hey,
Let me make sure.
we can see colors now.
Colors are nice.
And after huffing on the White Widow, I can hear the colors a little bit too.
Yeah, this is right. As
And
as
smell them as well.
the rooms light up. So I can actually increase the radius. As the room floods with light, let's get some music. Let's say this is a bit of a pressure, but not too dangerous. Let's go with this. No, that's too
I
dangerous.
just find it funny. Me and Giza are outside of the room, so good luck, you three.
Will do, Spider
This'll do.
Muncher.
This'll do. As you both turn around and you see, as the statues, as the door closes, and light fills the room ambiguously, and immediately with the light shining in the facility, the runes on the ground shift and change as they reveal something different. As soon as I can freaking highlight them, there we go. And they turn into these. They turn into these 6 different sigils, different symbols and images on the ground.
Oh, we've never seen them before.
Are you sure?
I feel like I have seen.
Yeah.
Give me a history check, both of you. Actually, all of you. Give me a history check, all of you.
Real quick, does anyone want? I either have guidance or enhance ability I could do. Enhance ability would give you advantage, but that's a level 2 spell slot.
I can already cast guidance on myself. Up to you.
And I wouldn't mind guidance.
Unfortunately, I'm too busy eating the spider.
You're also about to be hit with a curse that I don't think you can save from.
Why are we generally just?
And we were rolling history.
He ate a spider. He deserves it.
Still.
Look, if it was the first time, understandable, but it's already second time. Everybody got used to it.
Nah, I don't like spiders. Get out of here.
I'm pretty sure I recognize the middle one on the right.
Let's see.
Maybe-
Oh, yes. Echo, you're gonna roll an history check on us, buddy?
Yeah, I was trying to have it automatically roll my guidance.
Oh, if
but
you want an auto roll, it's gonna be like an MIDI thing, and I turned that off. But you mean the guidance? Does it not add guidance when you add it to yourself?
No, I have to manually add a. But
I think what you need to do is target yourself, and then I can apply it. But anyway, at any rate, that is a 10, an 11, and a 20. Echo, you're not sure of any of this. Aurelian, you're also not entirely sure. Alduin, you do recognize these. These...
All of them?
You recognize at least 5 of them. These look like the symbols and emblems on the guild associations for each of the regions. The top left one is the far north region. The right one is the far south. The middle left is east, and the middle right is west. And of course, this one on the bottom right is the symbol on that flag that's inside of the tower. This last one on the left, however, you cannot make it out. It is too worn and too eroded to decipher or deter properly. And as these sigils are on the ground, they rise up about half foot or so off and look like indentures that were slightly alleviated and pushed out of their space. Or rather, they look like large stone buttons pushed upward a bit from their place. And the room goes silent.
Okay, guys. Well, these four. Those are the guild symbols from but the bottom right one here, that one over there, is the symbol that we found on that flag, if you remember that. But I can't tell what this one is.
Felt like those were familiar, but my memory is bad.
And sorry, could we get a rundown of the positions of each of them? It was top left was north.
Yes, top left is north, top right is south. Middle left is east, and middle right is west. Bottom right is a symbol from a flag on the tower. Bottom left is too worn and eroded out for anyone to tell what it is.
Maybe it's a sequence of the cardinal directions. Northwest.
Maybe you want to try that, but then what are the other two for? Can we?
It looks like maybe this one in the bottom left is telling us where to stand. So like north, east, and west.
Well, you notice that one. Give me a perception check as you're looking at all these. Yeah, definitely. You notice that all of these rise up like pressure buttons, except for the one on the bottom left. It seems to have stopped midway through. And despite the fact that you are a druid of nature, you estimate that it might most likely be because something has jammed into it. You also, with that breaking the 20 barrier, notice that the button is far more darker and eroded than the others. And you notice that there is some indentures of handprints all over the buttons, or hands and feet prints all over these in sigils and markings.
On all of them, or just the markings on this one on the bottom?
All of them, but that one especially has a lot on them, as if that one was pressed far more frantically than the others. So to give you a full-on summary, this is a button. This is a button sequence puzzle. You have to figure out what the sequence is.
Okay, so we this might be stupid, but we are from the east, right?
You are from the east. I think Aurelian is from the west. Trevally is from the north. I don't know where Geezer's from.
And I'm from
Yeah, I don't know.
where?
He's from he is.
And
from
technically,
the ethereal
Geezer,
realms.
you're not from. And technically, Echo, you're not from anywhere either.
Giza's from the ethereal realms.
Were you born in the ethereal plane?
Say again.
Were you born in the ethereal realms?
I don't think he was born in the ethereal plane, but he definitely grew up and lived there most of his life.
Do you remember where you were born from?
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
he was brought into the ethereal realm like not even a year after he was born, so he was there for a long time.
Ah, fair enough.
I might have an idea. Seeing that this one is very like quote unquote worn out, maybe this is the first one.
First and last, or maybe you have to punch it like in between every other button? Because he said it was substantially more worn.
Yeah.
Does it look like you said it was like jammed a little? Does it look like something that I could use a cask of oil on?
It seems like it could be. So, do you want to try that button first?
Well, I guess I'm having a little trouble visualizing it. If it looks like it's jammed, does it look like maybe some lubrication would help get it working properly?
Yes. Or,
Okay.
pressing it really hard. Do you have some
Probably.
oil? Do you have enough oil? When buttons don't go down, you just slam down on it. Also, doesn't your curses take like 10 minutes or an hour to cast?
An hour, yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna be casting that for a hot minute. Though you do
That is
also notice that the door closes. Do you stop to check on it?
No, I'm gonna keep casting this.
Okay.
You're really gonna hurt your volley because he's eating spiders.
Yes. I physically recoiled at the mention of eating spiders.
Oh my gosh, I have to be very tentative with these in the future. And that's not even counting the you know what echo.
Really?
Yeah, so I'll put a little bit of oil around this button, see if I can loosen it up a little.
Alright,
I
so I'll say with how buttons go, you would inquire that if it's something down below, you try to pour it along its themes and lines. How many bottles do you got?
I have two. But I probably would just use one and... Oh god, do I want to try pushing the button?
Alright, you pour one as well as you can along its line, and you get about a quarter. You get about like 1 square worth in with proper and slow measurement. You go down to press on the button, and it's still firm, but you can give me an athletics check if you want to see if you can force it down.
I don't think I'm ready to commit to that yet until we maybe have an idea of what sequence we want to push them in. I am going to delete that template though, just to get it off the...
Oh yeah, I'll get that for you. 1 second. Just as now 1/4 of the button has been lined with oil.
Okay, do the other buttons all look like they are in the same condition?
No,
wear-wise?
no, the others are a bit rustic, but they are more rised up compared to the other one. And based on what Aurelian says, it looks like that might be as high as they can go.
But in relation to each other, they're all the same.
Yes.
And this one, that one,
Yes.
Wait,
also the same?
Yes.
is there any like wear and tear of the floor specifically of like where people have walked in this room?
Yeah,
and
you
stuff?
you notice that there is dozens of footprints, broken tablet marks, parts of the wall punched. This has been a room that people have probably been running around or racking their heads on in for a long time. But yeah, most
But no-
importantly, you do notice these buttons all have like feet prints and handprints on there from people either pressing them down to do this whole sequence or figure it out. But like I said, this one over here seems to have the most wear and tear on it from people frantically slamming and hitting it. You even notice part of it is chipped off.
Do we just want to try one to see what happens?
I guess maybe just start from the card direct.
Yes, maybe start with just north.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? I can. You know what? I'll rage just in case.
Do we want to start with the one that's been pushed the most? Like that's
Well,
Maybe.
by the
required to start those.
all right. Before we begin, Aldwin, do you remember Did you tell the people about the hint that Construct gave you?
Did not. Okay, hold on. Okay, can
Because I know your character racking his brain would think of that hint as well. Trying to figure this out. Redo what he did?
Yeah, to myself.
Give me a history check. DC on this will not be too high, but you should be especially since it was like what 20 minutes ago. It shouldn't be real too high, but I like to have it rolled anyway.
Oh.
Because when people
Orion.
think heavy or like problem solvings, their brain tends to like delay on remembering things.
Guidance.
Yeah,
Is this-
Orion, I wanna remember something. Give me a hand.
I think you already have guidance, but I will also throw you a cosmic omen.
But is guidance just for everything, or
It's a concentration 1-minute spell for all ability checks. As long as he does not drop that concentration.
36?
I will say though, you'll have to cast it again because I know you've been racking this for a full minute.
So D4 and D6 then, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's good enough.
Yeah, the weave and wane is supposed to be D6 and add it, and D4 from guidance. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, with that 29, yeah, you easily remember the exact tempo and speed that he did it. You even remember breaking the 20 barrier, which fingers he used. He used his middle ring and index finger. And you remember the raps he did. You remember the speed of it.
Okay,
But you're still not entirely sure what it means.
I want to do that to my own head, the way he did it.
Alright, you are doing that to yourself as you are thinking about this puzzle. Aurelian, Echo, what are you two doing?
I guess if I am watching him do this, I am going to keep
Yes!
best track.
Aurelian, if you are watching him, you immediately know what he's doing. It's Morse code, which you know because you know sign language.
Oh,
I had a feeling it was something like that, but
You immediately recognize what he's doing as Morse code from knowing sign language.
I'm literally pogging right now. It's finally happened.
Except you're
This
not
more
confused.
specifically, more specifically, it's similar to like the button sequence when you're sending Morse code messages to people using sound while tapping on an object to send an echo out. Using the middle ring and sigil finger, you basically use that to tell the order and range in which these code is set based on it. The index finger is the first number, middle finger is second, ring finger is third, fourth number is index and middle, fifth number is ring, and so on like that. And you recognize as he's doing this what this sequence is. And you recognize it as You recognize it as 4, 1, 2, 3, 8, 6.
Wait, say it again. 4, 1,
4, 1, 3, 2, 6.
3, 2, 6. Okay.
4, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Really? I thought.
Yeah, it's 4, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you speak up about that, Aurelian?
Yes, I will relay that information to the party, and now I will try to think of how exactly that's meant to be interpreted.
You also catch as he's doing this repeatedly, he starts over the same way, and you notice that before he begins, he draws the lines on his face, and it basically And I'm gonna draw this so you see it. He basically does this to his forehead before starting it
Where?
off.
Where am I looking?
You're looking at this line I'm about to draw.
You're looking at me.
Look at. Mm.
Now, based on that,
Alright.
that is the inquiry of how he is typing this on his head. And you recognize that from that line position, the order is from the top back of the room. The top back of the room to the bottom back where Echo is. That's the order.
Okay.
So surely it's 4, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Your
Then what
best
about-
understanding of that is that it should be. As a person who
What
knows
about-
sign language, that's your best idea and understanding of it.
And do we think that we push 5 at the start and at the end?
There seems to be no sequence popping off on his tapping that seems to indicate 5 needs to be pressed.
Okay. Seeing as me doing it to myself, nothing happens. I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna ask you guys. So where do we start? Because I got no idea.
I think you start with this guy.
And why'd you think that?
Because I believe that is the one that's positioned number 4 in our little grid here. And that refers to the west. Actually, yeah, there we go. 4 is W, N, S, E, tower. What does that mean?
Wait, tower? Where'd you get that from?
Well, the flag that you found at the tower. I thought I was calling it tower in my head.
No, that's the symbol that was on a flag in the tower that they found.
Okay, so you want me to try this one?
I think that's the first one, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna rage just in case.
Alright, go ahead and press your rage action and I'll apply it.
Rage. There it is. Usability.
I too rage when I see a riddle. Understandable.
You rage when there's
Okay.
any amount of brain power involved.
Exact.
And then I'm gonna press the button.
Alright, you press it down. It sinks in. Nothing else happens.
Okay. What's next?
The upper left. Number 1.
Okay. Press this button.
You press that down. Sinks in. Nothing else happens.
Next.
Number 2.
Okay. I press this one.
Sinks down. Nothing happens.
Next.
Over here.
Alright. I press this one.
Same thing.
Okay.
And then
And
this
then this one. And what about this one?
I don't know, maybe we'll try that one last.
Okay. I press this one.
You press that one down. And for about 5 seconds or so, nothing seems to happen until this light near the back of the wall glows green.
Oh yeah.
It's a really bright
Any-
green.
Anything else?
As that
Oh.
turns off, and you hear back over here slow rumbling as something seems to have shifted and moved, and with Aurelian and Echo's passive perceptions, they notice a shift of dust presses off from back on this wall area. As you hear a voice creakingly go, "You have found the lost archives. Claim your reward, seekers. But
Palpatine.
Be ready. Not every reward is what you see, is what you wish it to be.
Is this Dwarvish?
No, this is in common.
Is the door leading back out to the rest of us still sealed?
Nope, that opens up.
Has it been an hour?
Geezer.
Is our curse done being cast?
I would say this has probably been about 5. I'd say this has probably been close to 7 minutes. Actually, no, I'm gonna roll a d10.
You could say it would be around 6.
Stop it.
6. Uh-oh.
Don't you dare! I swear to God, I will.
I'll be casting curse on you, Travali.
No. All three of us were casting it.
Okay, suddenly
That's why I said 5 to 7. You son of a.
There's one other number.
Anyway, it's been about 12 minutes.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll holler at the gang. Hi, guys. We solved the puzzle, kind of, but also I think we're about to get in a fight.
No,
tap
you're-
on-
Why do you think that?
Guess
I
it's-
tap on Geezer's shoulder, and the words you're speaking don't exactly sound very nice.
Oh, do you know what he's saying?
Yeah. It's not looking good for you, Travali. I'll say
Hmm. If you say that, I was just having a something. Oh, he wipes off a little bit of a spider remains on his cheek. Oh, don't mind that.
Wipes it on Geezer.
Yes, wipes off Giza. Oh,
Yes, you
sorry,
notice.
sorry.
Yes, you notice he's got some green goo on his mouth, and little bits of like maybe some hair follicles, but otherwise, nah. That's eaten up.
Anyways, I don't know what you plan on doing, Giza, but we gotta go inside the room where everybody is. So he decided to try to pick up. We see dirty, green-blooded hands. He grabs his robes and lifts him up.
Thankfully, technically speaking, as long as you can maintain spell casting, Geezer, even being moved doesn't stop you.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll
Which
follow,
mean-
but I'm gonna.
Yeah,
keep
which
these
means
guys-
as long as he's still, chanting and being verbal, you can't stop him. Or verbal and somnatic, you can't stop him.
Theoretically, if I apply some of the green goo to his clothes, wouldn't that require maybe a Constitution saving throw?
I believe it
to-
will require a wisdom. I believe it will require a fortitude saving throw, aka wisdom or charisma, to see if he starts panicking.
What?
He scrubbed spider goo on you.
I'm concentrating, so I'm
Yeah.
ignoring everything.
Yeah, so you're focusing on your spell, but you still see him reach out with spider goo in his hands.
That's alright.
I'm still gonna need that
I will
save.
endure this.
I'm
Oh,
still gonna need that
need a
save
save.
because you're the one who stated you have arachnophobia.
Save is to
Yeah.
see if
Where?
you can cure it.
What save am I doing?
Wisdom or charisma, as this is a fortitude save to keep your mind focused on what you're doing.
Wisdom or charisma?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Constitution or charisma. The
Okay.
Constitution is concentration, and charisma is like whether you keep your cool.
So
So
con or
either
charisma.
wisdom or Constitution save, as this
Okay.
is a fortitude save.
Yep. Give me one moment.
It would be so funny. On that one. Come on.
I'm
Nah,
so
yeah.
tempted to give to give him Cosmic Omen charge.
Do it.
In the meantime, while that's happening, Aldwin, you did notice that you did see as they pointed at the wall that puff of air come off. Are you going to go further and check it out?
was kind of just watching from over here what they are doing, and after a little bit, I'm gonna speak up, guys. Like another secret tunnel opened up. Do we wanna do anything with this?
I'm bringing
Yeah.
keys as we speak.
Did you give me that thing?
Hold on.
Aurelian.
Yeah, sure, you can have it. Give me
Yeah.
that.
That gives me advantage, right?
No, just add a d6.
Oh, add a d6. Okay.
You really want to do it?
He really wants to curse you. Ooh, yeah, definitely. You focus on your instinct and close your eyes and just keep chanting louder while waving your hands to cast your curse.
He's thinking long term. Short term, it is disgusting, but he imagines the future. And just thinking about the
Yes,
future.
and
he's
in
like, "How
and in
many
good faith,
people-"
Travali, you rub it on his clothes instead of on his face.
Oh, fair enough. But he's still gonna drag him towards the inside the hole along with everyone else.
Fair enough. He can still do that. His hands, he still can cast as he's feigning concentration. All right, is everybody finally going in?
Yeah, I
Yes,
dropped my
we are.
guidance concentration, and I gave Hunter Sense to Aldwin. So each reads
that
a
too.
9 or lower on a perception check
Alright.
as a 10.
Alden, as you get
Gotcha.
closer up to this, give me an Arcana check.
Anna, hell yeah, like those.
Watch him
With the
fail.
di-
Oh boy, that's a nice.
Oh,
one.
nice.
Yes, fantastically. As you are now looking at this, you see whatever was back here being now removed or diminished. You now see a shimmering hue and glim coming off the wall, as it appears that this is a magical invisible wall. Whatever was blocking it that allowed the transparency to be, stable, has now been removed, meaning that if you just step through, you should see what is there.
Wait.
And I will say, with breaking the 20 barrier, you also do pick up more magic on the other side. A bristling surge of old magic.
Oh, then I'm going in.
Absolutely.
Old man.
You go through, and you immediately see, presented before you, a large bookshelf area. It is over 25 feet high. Most of the books at the bottom are already gone, but the top two shelves... I'm sorry, I'm being bullshitty. It's not 25 feet tall. It's 10 feet tall. 15 feet tall. The bottom shelves are clear, but the top shelves, which are basically about 3 or 4 feet reach up, are still there. However, what you notice in particular on the ground is what seems to be that same kind of automaton that was there earlier, but more whole and not like wrecked down. Seems to be kept in some fair condition, but just seems to be powered down. And you notice an arm coated in what seems to be a chainmail. As you walk in, and you see also a trident on the ground as well. This green iridescent trident that seems to be slightly shimmering with what seems to be silver-coated prong tips on top. But also, most importantly, you see just at the center of the room area, you see a awning with a closed book on it, and right above it on a shelf, a large chest that is locked.
Not for long. Let me heat it.
I'm looking
I'm
at
gonna
the
look
book.
I'm gonna look at the trident.
You look at this. Sorry.
I'm gonna pick it up.
You go to pick up the trident, and immediately the arm gets into action, slaps your hand, and grabs the trident. It spins around on the trident, then whips around, pointing it at you all. raising it up defensively in combat, like it's about to poke you with it.
Okay, I'll
Seems rude. We solved your puzzle, man.
It just jabs the trident at you slightly in intimidation.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step back and I'm gonna ask the arm, "What's your problem?" See if I get any sort of response.
As you step back, the trident it continues holding it, but then it just slightly pushes it down, but still keeps its hands close to it as it turns its palm and wrist upward, and it begins bending and twisting its fingers. And Trevally and Aurelian, you understand that it is making sign language as it says,
Sign language episode, I guess.
Let's go. Oh, it's best day of my life. He looks at Alduin. The hand is saying, asking, who are you?
I'm an adventurer.
He does the sign language back, replying, he is an adventurer.
as
Wait a
the hand,
second,
as the hand,
I don't need to say it back in sign language. He kinda understood.
as the hand raises its hand and just kind of like does that little like hand puppet thing, and then it just nods up and down like, yes, it understands what you're saying, but this is how it speaks. And then it continues to gesture hand off at you as it says,
Rivali has a new job, translator.
He's asking what sort of venture, of what, and who is your employer, who sent you.
I'm part of a guild. What sort of adventure? I seek knowledge.
the hand makes more gestures as it says this.
He's now asking, how did you find this stuffy, dusty place? It's kinda hard to understand when there's only one hand.
Thanks to you being fluent, you generally get the gist of what it's saying, but since it's not like articulative, there may be some, misspellings or missed gestures, but you get the idea.
It is limited when there's only one arm.
Yes, especially when one arm has to move very fast to keep the tempo moving so that it doesn't delay everything.
I solved your riddle outside. Well, sorry, we solved it.
And as it does that, it raises its hands and starts trying to speak, but then pauses and then does it again, and then it starts running on the ground. But one sec, as I type this. As it says that, it immediately pushes the trident away and starts pushing its finger into the ground, using what seems to be some grime and dirt, and starts writing a name. And it is spelled this.
What do you say, Trevally?
It's writing something on the floor.
Oh wait, no, not sign language. This is it.
And that's just written in common.
Yes, that one is written in common.
Okay, what do you know about her? Why is she important to you? So that's how I typed. I typed it wrong. The YouTube subtitles did me wrong.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
they spelled it with an I.
You know what? I'll allow that because it's so similar. Even with an I, it's still the same.
No, but I like why it fits more.
Yes,
Right.
Mistra for mystery. As the hand gets close and it says this.
I nudged Trevally. Come on, what do you say?
It's... Hold on. Yep. He's saying he was waiting for her. You know, I've been wondering how the hell can he understand you when he doesn't have an ear?
We can get into that later.
Okay.
What? Wait, you were why?
As
were
the hand
you
continues
waiting
gesturing and then
for-
still speaking as it says this stuff too.
Uh, the hand is worried that she might not return. And he's asking if you know what this is. Yep, that's what he's asking.
what is? What do you?
He do me. Can you be a little bit more specific?
There's a couple things in this room. Handman. Sir
I
Hand.
think that's an arm.
Sir Arm.
As it starts talking and then it says this as well.
Hmm. Ah. Wait, I'll do it. Well, it's saying something like a place where store books for magic, but instead of a normal one, this one seems to be the first. So this one is extra dusty and boring. Not sure why you're here.
What Traval is trying to say is that this is the archive of magic that was before.
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
Yes, and as he says that, the hand says one more thing and then immediately points to the little automaton on the ground.
Do you know
Traval,
what
you've been
button-
fired. Aurelion, you've been hired as new translator.
Okay.
Oh.
Our friend here is saying that he's having some trouble explaining, but if we can wake up this small automaton, the automaton might be able to tell us more. May I investigate the automaton?
Yes, you can.
Do-
You know,
Do you
Always
have-
mistreated.
Echo, what are you doing? I've never got to ask you being over there.
Looking at the bookshelf, kind of scrolling through the books.
Wow.
Oh,
Looking-
you pulled one of the books down.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
Well-
like scrolling through them.
While Aurelion is doing that, I'm gonna ask.
As soon as you do that and open up one of the books, I need you to give me some rolls. Hold on 1 second.
Some plural.
Because I definitely heard you say something earlier, so I'm gonna count as in you started this, but we didn't get to you yet. So 1 second.
That's as soon as I walked in the room, that was what I did.
I'm trying to pull this up. Hold on 1 second.
There you go. Accidentally spelled in sign language.
Oh shit! Hold on. I gotta actually pull this up. I forgot since I don't have my subscription. I can't pull this up straight up on D&D Beyond, so I gotta outsource this stuff. Okay then, let's see. Roll. Okay. Heads or tails?
Heads. Heads always treads.
Tails never fails.
How do you do that coin flip option that's supposed to be on here?
/ roll 1d2, maybe.
What are you doing?
So you said tails or heads?
Heads.
Woo! Okay then. In that case, give me a D100 roll.
$59.
As you look through this book, you see that it is a guide and grand evocation tech. It is an ancient evocation book, a first edition. You're able to read it, and it basically explains the unique method to cast a cantrip via just hand signals, aka somnatic, without any verbal. And rather than moving your hands, you can make your hand make a gesture to cast this spell. And as you read it, you feel a surge of magic wash over you. Everybody turns real quick as there's a flash in the room, including the hand with the puppet hand gaping mouth formation. As magic washes over you, you now have the ability to cast a cantrip of my choosing as a bonus action. As you finish that, the book closes and flies back up on the shelf. Shovels back in.
What did you do? Jesus Christ.
What did you do? That's
I
cool.
read.
Oh, wait. You touched the book and suddenly light came flashing in. How do you feel?
Great, actually. Just
And I will decide what that spell is later, but for now, you know
My
how
turn.
to cast a spell as a bonus action.
My
Before
turn,
you
my
do
turn.
anything, the hand quickly picks up its trident and hucks it at you in your area as he's like, but it doesn't go into the books and it doesn't go past you. It goes into the empty shelf next to you as it, and the hand quickly starts making gestures like,
This is a really long trick.
well, it's flailing out as it's like angry now.
Wait,
I don't think it wants us to open books without
You-
permission.
you don't trust me, but you trust Echo. He points his thumb towards Echo, like towards his back.
He
don't
quickly
think
gestures
that's the
as
first
he says this
control.
as well.
Ah, fair enough. He picks up the trident and throws it next to the arm again.
The arm scoots over and grabs it, and then it says, in hand gestures, like,
Oh,
thank
right
you.
into the enclosed area.
Hmm.
And then it
So what
continues off now, and then it continues off in its sign language.
Okay, do you said the automaton could help if we can activate it. Do you also know how we do that?
I got it.
As he quickly shakes the yes with his hand, and then he starts giving hand sign signals to let you know how to do it. He explains that to Aurelian, who he at this point knows can understand him.
There should be some parts to bring his core back and restore it, and then
wait.
it needs a 6th level spell charge.
Jeez.
Only that?
Oh. Bro.
Can we just hit the robot and start working again?
I mean, I have the capacity to give a 6th level spell slot, or the
Oh hell yeah.
thing for it.
You gotta start concentrating, Giza. Do it.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I
No.
wanna cast this spell.
Oh, the teapot.
Yeah,
All-
that's what I was referring to.
He also makes
You
a
can-
quick gestures as well to you, and then he immediately points upward. And then down at the ledger,
The ledger?
Huh?
the little podium that has the book sitting on there.
Oh, okay.
You know, those little like
Uh,
those little like reservation podiums that they put books on.
A lectern.
Is that what it's called?
Uh-huh.
I believe so.
It's still Minecraft.
Neat.
Yep.
Neat.
Yeah, lectern, definitely lectern.
Yeah, speaking of Minecraft, would any of you like to get a good perception on this trident?
I would. I'd love.
Yeah, Tala,
As
why
he
not?
brings it closer to his hand, it shimmers off a kind of greenish, sickly sea green color, and has the silver tipped prongs. It's in the light now that he's holding it, and it kind of looks like this.
It defies laws of physics.
Well, considering the fact that he threw it at you, it kind of makes sense.
I should say he did say in sign language to us to not touch the chest or the lectern yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna take out the quote-unquote teapot, and I'm gonna put it like next to, or so I'm pull it out and I'm ask the hand. You talking about this?
He nods and says yes, and then he starts making gestures as he's like,
Recon, if you want to just say it, we can assume that I.
okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I'm sorry. I just like keeping this up. Okay. As he gestures hands and says, yes, that's it. Inside, I believe its core, at least a part, should still be intact enough that you can insert and replace his.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we had
think
two
so.
parts. We had
Yeah.
the teapot and the damaged core.
Yes, you open it up and there is the core damage, but there is a part that is still viable and still decent, giving off a shimmering bronze glow.
I'm gonna replace that with what looks like to be his, and then you said sixth. Yo, geezer,
Yes.
how strong is that staff?
What stuff?
Or how are you casting the high levels?
Yeah. Staff of power. I can expend
Yeah.
6 charges, which is essentially a 6th-level spell slot.
Are you able to kickstart this guy? Is there
Well,
enough
you
power?
notice as you go and lift him up and open him, you notice that his entire core seems to be deterred, and it looks like you could probably take it apart, but it looks like there's 3 just destroyed pieces.
Hmm.
Wait, what do you mean with that? We need more?
It nods and says, yes, he needs 3 pieces replaced. That's 1. There might be 2 others out there. Can you go get them?
Is it like wear and tear, or is it?
No,
just like
they're it's completely shot out and destroyed, burnt out. They need to be replaced and then charged back.
Do you know if they're all in here, or are they?
No, the other library automatons were out there when the raid happened. There should be maybe some more if you look around to get 2 other pieces.
But within the
So-
bunker complex is what you're saying.
Yes,
Yeah, I
within
meant
this
in this
bunker there is more.
Okay.
Feel free to take
All
your
right.
time.
Feels like Easter.
All right, geezer, follow me. No, he brings it back.
No, I'll just stay here. It's fine.
No,
the
no,
mean-
no. You can't defy that.
He
brings it up.
actually as you're all leaving, he says, "Wait. Take that old man out. I don't like his chanting.
Wow, that's
He's definitely cursing somebody named named with, I can't say name, but starts with T and ends with Y.
He wouldn't
Yes.
Aurel-
know.
Aurelian,
don't-
I want to ask him one more thing.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, he would know
Mr.
you're
Hand.
cursing him, geezer.
Would he?
Mr. Hand.
Yes.
Would these parts?
Okay.
Would these parts give off magical energy?
Not at this point. They are most likely too powered down, but no, they would not. And most I could tell you is look near the shelves, and possibly in any pathway that seemingly was caved in but could fit a small creature.
Thank you,
It's,
thank you.
it's okay. I have locate object if we really can't find it.
Yeah, because I would have used detect magic if they were giving off magical energy.
And at
Okay.
that point, Echo, are you staying behind?
Yeah.
Echo, please don't touch the books.
Well, as soon as everybody else leaves, the hand kind of turns its, hand gesture to you and then points at you.
Yo.
And then kind of gets closer and then just touches your, thigh.
Oh my.
He's taking out the
Spicy.
dick.
Oh my.
Consent, please.
And it tries to write on your skin. Like when they trace its finger on your skin. And it says T. It says WH8. It basically says, what are you?
A thing no one knows.
And then it writes something that catches you by surprise. TULPA.
Tulpa?
And a question mark at the end.
What is a tulpa?
It then writes IDK. And then makes some more hands gestures in sign language. This might be interesting. If it seems to be sentient and sapient, perhaps you can speak to it.
Oh yeah.
You keep forgetting your telepathy, my man.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll try to speak to it in its head.
As you cast telepathy on it, you actually get a connection. And the voice is, how do I get him to understand? Well, wait. What's this feeling?
Hello?
Are you reading my mind?
I wouldn't say breeding, but the surface level.
How did you connect? I'm technically not a sentient entity at this point. Or at least I'm a fragmented entity.
I'm not too sure myself.
Well, at any rate, it saves me the trouble of trying to speak. At least to you. First off, I will say for the record, please do not touch the books. They are very important, though it seems you've already received one. You already received your only blessing from it. Not too bad, I should say. But as to answer your question, I am not entirely sure. I have heard that word a few times before, especially from Mistra, but I've never met one before. But she says, creatures like you, when we feel you, we know that you are not a humanoid, is the best way I can say. After all, undead have had this uncanny connection to aberrations.
Huh. I have been told a pretty unnatural presence.
I can sense it. You're giving off this frequency that's not of this world or this reality. And the best thing I could say is a tulpa. Mistress says it's a type of term or slang for aberrations that seem to look human. Anyway, in the meantime, let's do this treasure hunt real quick.
I also want a ritual cast a spell while they're away.
Alright, no problem.
Well,
So where would you
I
guys
gotta-
like to look first?
Well, he said anything like shelves and anything that's like caved in, which could fit a small creature.
All right.
So I'm
Well,
gonna check
as you know,
this
the
pile
first
first.
part was found over here by this shelf. That's where one part was found. Where would you like to start out looking for the rest?
This pile.
Trevally is gonna look
I'm looking everywhere.
over here.
All right. Not everybody has to look in the same place. So if y'all want to spread out and look around, that's also works too. But ultimately, yeah, with you raging, you start to push some of the rocks off. It's not too much of a trouble, but you only get about a handful before you notice that it's just underneath a crushed bookshelf with many of the books completely destroyed and eviscerated. And the shelf itself eviscerated, but you don't notice any small pieces. Gogi, Aurelian, are you spreading? Geezer, Aurelian, are you spreading out anywhere else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna check this.
I
little
mean,
book.
I know you're still
I'll
casting your spell, but you know.
follow.
Okay, you can drop the spell.
I'll follow Aldrin.
All right. And from
It's
where
so
you are all
funny.
at, you notice, and you're looking around on the ground for more, and you don't see any over there or over there. Neither do you, Trevally.
Who said I was looking for the core? I was busy eating the remaining spider.
You're eating the second spider. Are you gonna do this quietly?
I'll try to.
Give me a sleight of hand or a stealth.
Which one is high? Stealth. Oh my god, I actually very good.
And no, you're not gonna raise your way out of this.
No, but I got boots of Elvenkai. Wait, boots
That's
of
only
Elvenkai
for
was-
That's only for movement and making your steps quiet. Which I guess you
Enough.
which technically can work here too. So yeah, I'll
So
allow it.
let's go. Oh yeah. Oh, you're gonna allow it? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because like I
I
mean,
will take it.
but I will also need that sleight of hand as well as you're picking
Oh.
it up.
I got 6-9.
6-9.
Nice.
I saw that. Wait, no, it's 9-6. Shut up.
And he's rolling that against my perception.
Yes, as you're the one who crosses over there first.
I got.
You heard him. You saw him do it last time. You see him do it again as he scoots over this large spider body and starts carefully eating it, and you're just back there. In fact, you're so perceptive. You usually can tell that it seems like he's trying to carefully tear off a piece and eat it quietly.
Can I throw
Oh,
one of my
idiot.
unlit torches at him?
What are you doing?
I
I'm
did
sorry.
not find anything.
I want to throw one of my unlit torches at him.
Do it.
I'm gonna try to dodge that.
Is that just plus my strength modifier?
It's just like you're throwing an item within 20 feet away from you. The general just area. Trevally, a torch lands next to you and you get startled and you turn and you see Aurelian looking at you with his folded arms like, really, dude?
Alright, nothing here. Did not find it. I'm looking inside the spider. There might be inside the spider. You never know.
Aurelian,
Oh my
you see more traces of spider hair on his mouth as he's chewing on it.
I fully believe that he is looking for it inside the spider, and I think that's actually a good idea.
You should join me, Aurelian.
Maybe later. I already ate my good berry.
Fair enough.
Alright. Anyway, back to the two of you, Aldwin and Geezer. You're checking over here, and despite the nest being burnt off and torched away, you don't notice any more other pieces other than what seems to be a few gears on the ground from where the last one was. But nothing over here.
Okay.
Trevally, do you bother moving now that you've been spotted?
Oh, certainly. He's gonna skewer the creature and go towards here.
Alright, I'll move you.
I went to the right. Yeah.
Since he's gonna take
God, where
the
did you-
long
what the
way
fuck?
round.
You went so far.
Right over here.
How? Where the fuck is the spider?
No, the drag did something wonky. I swear, the implication on these is so weird because the token size does not actually equate the token area to press. So yeah, he drags it over there. And You kind of
Well,
notice Alton as he quickly skims by, closing his shelf with a
You
large
know-
spider in his hand.
Trevally, if I see you taking another bite out of that spider, as your good friend, you don't want to know what happens.
Javali, do you go further away or do you try to hide where you're at?
Okay, Aldwin, roll intimidation. Let's see. With advantage, even. He respects you. So,
Does... Oh no, I don't have that yet. Shit, okay. With advantage? Okay.
You are still technically raging, aren't you?
Yeah,
but
so
I'm-
yeah, that's
I'm
also
level
at
one.
advantage
I'm level
anyway.
one.
That's
I'm
a dirty
level one.
20.
let me roll my insight, which will be the thing. You know what? No, he's actually gonna respect that roll. He realized that you mean business, and if he doesn't respect that, he might be scorched just like these spiders. So he takes the spider off the pike, and Jenny start looking. No, I just found one stray spider over here. I was just killing it. Is it here? No, 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 I don't think this is it. I'll be looking. I'm looking.
All right, from where you are at this point now, Alduin and Geezer, give me a perception check.
How long did that thingy
Oh,
last, Aurelium?
I'm kind of concentrating on casting a spell, so I don't think I would notice anything.
Fair enough.
You're a hunter sense.
It lasts for 1 minute. It's definitely over.
Oh, yeah. Okay. God. Perception. Perception. Where's the bee? There it is, the bee.
I trust in your ability.
You
You
shouldn't.
shouldn't.
I really should stop saying that with you and these dice.
Stop
I
saying.
mean, I'm
things.
technically, I'm specifically looking for those. Can't I use investigation?
Wait, doesn't the woe and weave last all day?
That's a one-time thing. I have to take a reaction. I can do it 5 times a day to give someone that d6. My pipe, I think, lasts all day, but I did that only for myself for intelligence checks.
That lasts until your next short rest, yes.
Right. The other thing he was talking about was Hunter Sense, which is 1 minute. It's like guidance, but instead of adding a d4, it just makes...
Wait, hold on. No, actually, let me check the pipe, because I think these were supposed to be...
I don't smoke, so the pipe's not for me.
Yeah, it is until your next rest, and you can change out which one you want to do. Like, either next short or long rest.
Yes. This middle path to the north, was that fully blocked off or just difficult to
No.
read?
There was a gap, thin-lined gap, in between this collapsed area that a small-sized creature could fit through, or a medium-sized creature could try to force their way through and wiggle through.
Wild.
Well, I'm medium sized.
As for you, Alduin, you're kind of checking the glass case and by the shelf, seeing maybe something might be nearby, but you're not really spotting anything in this area. Like, this check is seriously not high. Are you gonna try to push your way through, Aurelian?
Yeah, and for what it's worth, I have Earthwalk, so I don't know if that...
Alright, then give me an athletics, acrobatics, or... Oh, Earthwalk! Oh. No, no, this isn't going to be a difficult terrain. This is like literally a size indenture.
Bang.
Okay, yep, that meets it. That's definitely beating it. As you basically just shove your shoulders through, shimming it through with some strength, and just barely kind of crack it through as you shove your way in, and you see right there on the ground as you poke your head in, a small, dead little library automaton. It looks like its leg was crushed underneath one pair of rocks, and the antenna head is broken off, along with what seems to be some sort of glass protruding off of the end of the antennae part, like is it called a proboscis?
A proboscis would be the thing that butterflies use to drink nectar out of flowers.
What's that thing that's like stretching? It's like the extended part of, like, you know, those, like, lamps and stuff heads. The neck.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know the word for that.
Either way, it looks like there's some glass coming off the end of it, as one leg is broken and that top part is, like, crushed a bit. But you pull it over, and you're able to open it up, and you see the cord is also kind of, like, slightly rusted, but there's a part that seems to be fully fine.
Neat. I would like to extract it.
You extract one piece.
Guys, I found one of the pieces. Just one more left, I think.
Indeed.
I'll come over to the crew.
Does Trevally find anything? If he doesn't, he's also gonna.
Not up from where you're at, no.
Caesar, are you helping? Because.
And from there, as you're crossing by, Trevally, give me a perception. And Geezer is not helping. He's casting his curse.
Perception.
Curse.
Okay.
I
Caesar,
honestly
if you
didn't
can,
think it would take this long.
if you can hear me, I know Travali's an idiot, but you don't have to curse him for it. And I
That's
say
right,
that
it
loud
won't
enough.
kill him or
I say that
anything.
loud enough as he hears that.
He's
Or can you just
cursing
not hear
me. So that's what he meant to say, hunger be die on Trevally. He's speaking some
What?
funny words.
I will say, as you both passing by, or rather I say, Aurelia, from where you're at, you see in the corner over here another piece. Trevally, you also notice it as you were about to pass by and say something, but then you pick up that there is a curse. This one over here, it appears to have simply died out. As it seems more or less intact, but due to the wear and old age of this place, it is completely rusted over. Even the top part of its like neck extension is completely like turned over, and you see with better detail, it appears to be like an eye-shaped probe at the end, but it's completely moldy and covered in like, you know, dirt.
Trevally, don't you dare fucking try to eat that.
He looks at the whatever that thing he's looking at. I don't think that's edible. Even I don't eat rocks.
It's not rocks, it's rust.
No,
And
no,
mold.
Yes, that's an example. He's saying, even I don't eat the inedible. I don't eat books, for example.
You will be soon. He finishes that curse.
Mm-hmm. At any rate, you can go ahead and pick it up, but it appears that its chassis is rusted over. I'm going to need an athletics check. And this
Let me
one,
handle it.
this one has a middle range, which means if you go too low, you don't open it. If you go too high,
If I use, for example, my adamantium weapon, would I be able to gain advantage? Or lower the DC?
I would say you would still have to give me a sleight of hand or a stealth check to see if you swing this gently or swing this with assertion. Because you're definitely going to break it if you use your adamantium, but if you be gentle with it, you might be able to.
Oh, never mind. Alduin already rolled it.
And that is just the bare minimum, as you, with careful strength, go to squeeze it. You're trying to be firm with it because you know, like, missionary like this as a, you know, as an arcane man of the arcane and familiar with magic items and whatnot, you've got to be gentle with it. So you tug at it slightly at first, try not to tear it, try not to break the handle, and then you give it a little bit more girth, and right before you feel any pinch or ache or scratch your fingers on it like a rusty nail, you pop open the chassis and pull it off without even tearing it off the body too.
Well, I was
And
gonna
inside you notice that there's more webs as smaller spiders crawl out.
Gross.
Don't worry, these are regular baby spiders.
I throw the thing. Well, okay. I take. Okay, I want to do something here. I want to quickly grab the what I need, and then I'm tossing this at Geezer. Maybe it'll distract him from cursing Travali.
Trevally, I'm gonna Geezer, I'm gonna need another wisdom save. I'm gonna need another fortitude save at disadvantage.
If you throw it hard enough, he also has to make a constitution save.
Okay, what am I doing?
I need another fortify save, which is Constitution or Charisma at disadvantage.
14.
Disadvantage.
I have flat advantage on con saves.
Fair enough. And unfortunately, that is not enough, as the chassis lands down. You ignore it and feel an ache, but it doesn't hurt you until you feel something crawling on the side of your cheek. Your eyes pop open, and there is a small spider on your face.
I'm sorry, a 14 isn't enough? What?
No, because remember, you said arachnophobia, so this DC is heightened.
Bruh.
Hey, you brought that to the table, and I used it. So immediately, you go into full panic mode, and you wipe off the spider, and drop your ritual on your curse.
Alright, I am... What can I use that won't do...
But yes, you do have the second piece now. After quickly, you basically pull out the whole core, wipe it off a bit so there's no webs, and you see it's mostly just rusted over, but there's surprisingly one piece still viably intact.
He said it. He said one piece.
Shut up.
The One Piece. The One Piece is real.
So now you have two pieces, which means you now have the pieces necessary. Oh, speaking of, yeah, it flew over. Lands right there.
I think we got what we need, boys. Let's go back inside.
How long?
I'm going to cast Blood Boil on myself to to get rid of the spiders.
Sanitizing yourself. You could just throw hot water on yourself to sanitize yourself.
That seems harmful.
Yeah, but burn the spiders.
You're hurting yourself more. They're on your skin, not in your flesh. Or does it make your body like heated enough that it burns when people touch you?
Yeah, I essentially get very, very, very hot.
Let me see this spell.
I myself do take fire damage because of it, but it's whatever.
Let me see. Boil blood.
Oh my god, he's burning.
You must expand it. A willing target takes fire damage equal to the sun. Supporting his. And that more or less affects you, but I would say, especially since how long does? Oh, it's instantaneous.
Yeah, it's instant.
You could also cast it on the. Oh wait. A willing target.
Willing participant.
Why does it have to be willing? Who willingly has their blood boiling?
Well, it's a great way to get rid of poison condition.
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough. Alright, then yeah. I'll say as you heat up your body enough, like your body's burning through some itching and burning, you take, how many, you're burning 1 hit point dice, so that's a D6?
Yeah, I'll use a D6 on this one.
Alright, then go ahead, roll that.
Fucking spiders. Get off.
Oh my gosh. You go full panic mode and don't hold back as you make yourself burn like you're at a sweatshop in a steam bath. Steam erupts, your skin turns red, and the spider kicks over from that 6 fire damage as well. And you take 6 fire damage. Javali, you're touching him and you take 6 fire damage.
3, because I have the Ring of Resistance.
Yes, you do, you piece of...
There. A baritone pyramid at this point.
Giza, are you okay? Oh man! He taps.
Wait, so who threw the spiders at me?
He was Aldwin.
Way to rat out your friends.
Oh yeah, okay.
He did ask a question.
What can I do that won't be too crazy?
You were
Not-
just about to cast a curse on something. What do you?
It's okay.
Yes. Yes.
But we should move on. We found all the pieces. I do not know what they're
You
called.
hear a voice in your head, Geezer. So you're like, we will have a situation for your friends later. Continue on with this endeavor. I grow tired watching this.
Well, I was gonna do this, but all right.
Who are you doing that to?
Myself. I don't think I'd save the wisdom save is what I was getting at, but no, it's all good.
As you think about casting that, but then you hear the voice in your head. It says, "Hold on your vengeance. We will strike back at them another day."
He picks up the old man.
I'll mutter under my breath, "Fine," and I'll have like a pouty face.
All right, old man. Let's go.
All right,
He pick-
finally, everybody back in here as you all head back into the room, and you see the
long did
hand.
the-
This took about, even with the semantics, about, I'd say probably
Give or take
almost,
10
yes, it took almost 10 minutes. There's 1 minute left.
Far- Oh well, I guess
I give
I'll-
Geezer a good berry.
There's
because
1
I
minute left.
wanted to see
Okay.
first happen.
They just see me chanting in the room. They
You
come in.
gave me a good berry? What?
A good berry. I couldn't find an item called good berry.
As you all come back in here, and you see the hand turning and says, as he's gesturing and says, "Oh, thank goodness, this dude's doing something weird after I told him what I said, and now he's just not listening to me."
What's good berry do?
It just gives you 1 HP. And
It gives you 1 HP and then fills you up for the entire day.
Oh,
I
okay.
saw your
I'll-
pouty face, and I also am pouty because I wanted to see Polly get cursed.
All right, I'll eat the good berry.
And then the hand gestures as it's making the sign language. Did you find the parts?
Yeah, I'll give the piece of the core that I found to Aldwin. He's probably better than me at doing stuff like this.
Thank you. And I'll I'll put the other 2 pieces wherever
Alright.
they belong.
Yeah, thankfully it's not too hard to tell as you take out those pieces and put them in. And he's like, "Yes! Now we just need to give him charge. Spare some magic there, friend?"
And I look
Fine.
at Geezer.
I will walk up. Wait, where is the thing? Here, right?
Right here, yep, right there.
I will tap it with my walking stick because that's my power, my staff of power, and I will expend 6 charges for it.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna say like an actual 6 level spell slot or 2 level 3 spell slots, but if you want to give charges, that also works.
Yeah, I mean I have them spare. Why not, right?
That's true. And the hand gestures at you, Travali, says, No. Meek, what did I call him? Ebot is not somebody who does that kind of stuff.
All right. I'm just more curious about.
Besides, if anyone was gonna hurt you, it would be me. As he whips out his trident at you.
Fair
boy.
enough. I just cannot wait to touch those books like that glowing thing, just like Echo.
All right. As you pour the charge into it, the robot gets up for a second, and then you hear a noise as it sounds like. And the antennae on the end, it glows for a second as it gives off a unique symbol that none of you actually recognize. But it looks like another logo for something that you're not sure. That disappears, the eye, the probe at the end glows and turns into an eyeball. As it sits up and says, What happened? And quickly the hand goes over and gives him a hug. He's like, Gray, what are you doing? You know how I feel about that, especially since you could crush me. Where am I? As he looks around and says, "Oh, we have visitors." And you see him quickly sit up. As he's like, "Greetings, I am Ebot, Library Automaton number 126.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Ebot. Your comrade here told us you could give us some more explanation if we were able to wake you up, and now here we are.
Yes. Please excuse me 1 second while I access the Blackstaff database." And you see him pause for 1 second as his eye turns into like a little like lines running around in a circle. Burp, burp. And you see the hand just kind of touches the ground as he finally relaxes and drops the trident. It's like, "Oh, thank you so much. I know it was a bit prudent to ask you, but I just couldn't, like, you have no idea how important it was for him to come back."
Well, hey, we're happy to help, man.
Thank you, truly. He's really been probably the closest thing I have to a friend. After Mistra left and closed us in here, told us to keep watch, he was the only friend I had to talk to all this time.
Wait, only friend? What about the other machines?
They perished on the outside. Only Ebot and I were the only ones. Ebot was the only one who survived, and while he did his best to try to preserve and at least keep data records on books, we mostly stayed in here as guides, and for whenever somebody by fate was drawn to this place.
Huh, interesting.
And I must ask, how did you find this place?
We opened, or we encountered an obelisk.
Oh, you found the
Above
roaming.
ground?
Oh, you found the roaming obelisk. Truly,
yes,
this is
if that's what it's called.
Yes, truly, this is a chance opportunity. You were meant to be here, or at least by chance you found it. Which means that there is something to come. I may not remember my life when I was alive, but I do understand fate and chance. And as such, in proving your merit and providing me back the solace of a friend, you've earned my trust. Please, pick any book you wish from the shelf, and take upon its benefit for yourself. But I will give you a warning. Half are good, half are... what's the word? Mib?
May I also pick a book?
Of course, you are all welcome to. You're still a bit weird, but I welcome you. And of course, most importantly, I believe I might not get another chance like this again, so I think it's time to pass. I think it's time to pass this on. As you see him turn into like the spider arm crawl and slink over towards the what did you call that thing that the book was sitting on?
Lectern.
The lectern goes over back behind it and pushes like through the wall and comes back, kind of like arm crawling, with a key in his hand. As he holds it up to who's the tallest?
Echo, probably.
He holds it up to you, Echo.
How tall is Echo?
7 foot.
Yeah, I think that's taller than me. Let me have a look at my character thing.
It's like borderline large. Just
Yeah,
barely.
I'm 6'2", so yeah.
Yeah, he holds up the key to you, Echo.
Oh, thank you.
And he says, "The contents of that chest, I believe it's now ready to pass on, and will be helpful to you in the future.
Do these books have any description on their like specs? Like
Not
no.
yes and no. It's magically attuned to when you touch them and open them that you gain what's in there. They're special editions that were magically protected, including in this place. That cannot leave or else they will fade and become susceptible to time. But you can open them and glean the knowledge. They are lesser than their originals, but these first editions can still provide something decent, as they say.
I picked this purple one on the edge.
Alright then. Let's go with you first. Heads or tails?
Let's go tails.
I also use a brick to fix any damages on the automaton and the floors.
You go ahead and he says, "Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, but that's all right. He can mend himself as long as he has the charge of magic."
I guess I just wasted 10 minutes then.
That's quite all right. I appreciate the touch up on him anyway. And see, and I will let these be public because these are like wow, heads or tails. One is head, two is tails.
Tails fails.
Give me a D100. You still get something.
Heads or tails?
You want a D100? Okay.
Just
That's a 15. Very low.
15.
Yeah.
You open this book and it tells the tale of a sightless caster who basically, while touching his important object, was still able to cast magic as he binded his magic energy through it, and it acted as a way to commune and see until the tragedy when attacked by a rogue knight. The item was taken away, and he was blinded for the rest of his life, searching for that item. His spirit is said to still roam somewhere along the plains to this day. As the book and the light shines brightly upon you, your staff gets infused with a surge of magic.
Oh?
However, as the staff glows, it starts hovering, moving away from you until it's about 10 feet away, and suddenly you can no longer see. Then it flies back into your hand, and you can now see. You have unlocked the detriment. While you have this item, while you are attuned to this item, you are blind if it is more than 10 feet away from you. And the item chosen was your Staff of Power.
My man got cataracts.
So
This
not
man
only do
can't
you
handle
need it to
him.
help walk, you need it to help see.
God damn it.
I gave you all warnings. Trevally, you're up.
Hold up. Before he picks up the book, he
And
looks,
no
at the
takebacks
old
just
man.
because that happened to him. You opened it up
he's
at the
gonna
same time.
pick it up the book anyway, but he looks at the old man.
Oh,
Old man.
the book immediately closes and goes back into the shelf. Its magic used.
Oh man, what did you got? I saw the book flashing, and then it went to your walking cane, flew out, and came back to you again. Anything good?
Geezer is gonna walk over here and throw his hands up like fucking useless.
And the hand immediately goes like, "Well, I did warn him. Not all of them give good things for reasons of protecting the magic."
He cracks his knuckles, like he pulls his arm back. This one, as he reaches out. Let's see.
All right,
He
heads
picks
or
this one,
tails?
He's gonna choose number 2.
Ooh, Tails has succeeded.
yes.
Give me a
Nice.
D100.
Oh, almost got the 6.
I'm going to destroy you one day.
A
And
68.
you are actually very lucky. You now have a free first level spell
Bro, I didn't even spellcast.
of my choosing. However,
Okay.
you have to roll a d6 after you cast it. And if you roll anything less than a 6, you can't cast it again until the next dawn.
Wait. Hold on. Free level 1 spell, but
Would you like to know what book it was that you read?
oh, sure. Might as well.
It was an authentic copy of Spell Casting for Dummies.
Ah, perfect. Wait, quick question about this. First things first, it's a level 1 spell, right? And I need to roll a 1d6.
After you
Anything low-
cast it.
Okay, anything lower means that I cannot
Cast it again
Uh,
until the next dawn.
next dawn. Lower can cast until next dawn. About the spell.
In fact, hold on. I think I can actually add these to all of you.
Oh, fair enough. I was gonna ask, is this spell considered casting a spell, or is it a feature?
It is an action. In other words, this is a magic action.
No, yes, a magic action, but is it me casting a spell?
Yes.
Let me read the rage for a second. You make an attack, blah blah blah, no concentration or spell. You can maintain concentration, you can cast. Okay, so I cannot cast this free spell while raging. Which is a bit of a shame. I hope I get a supporting spell.
Okay, there it
What's
is. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I will add these to each of your sheets later to get that taken care of. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. But anyway,
Can I try to cast the free level 1 spell?
I had to pick out your spells, but I will say, he'll say, don't cast your spells in here. Take care of it outside.
I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard, Alduin. I'm like you.
And after Travali opens his book, the automaton comes back and says, I have fully updated my databanks from the Black Data Arcane servers. I have now been made aware of a lot of situations, including up to date with the status and information. It appears that there seems to be some dismay amongst the Black Staff. The leader has gone missing. As the hand gestures as he says, not our problem, man. Perhaps, but perhaps this is also another opportunity, my friend. You thinking what I'm thinking, you meaning? Yes. Well, let's ask them. First things first. As he turns back to the others and he makes gestures, you gonna get the chest or do you want me to push it down for you?
If you wouldn't mind.
Yes, I would mind. I'm not tall.
Fair enough. And I'll reach over to it.
Alright. You reach up with your very tall body, and you open up the chest. Inside, you see a lot of stuff. Let's rattle it off. You see it is full of money and items. Mostly bottles that looks like potions. You also see what appears to be a ring. But most importantly, you see in the center of it a shield with the same symbol on the floor and the flag. And it is very much well kept and in fortified condition. And I will say, based on you examining the helmet, you can tell that this is also made of bronze.
like some pretty cool stuff, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yes, all in all, there is a decent pile of money in there as well. It's older, but it still has its design that seems to be used as like people who keep a lot like those dirty old bills from like older times. This is still very much viable, up-to-date currency. But you also notice another currency as well. One that looks like a battle axe, but also is kind of like palish brown in comparison to at least the copper. Would anyone like to roll me a history or nature check?
All right.
Cool.
I'll do a history check. Aha. 8. Very nice.
Alduin?
I mean, sure.
You know what? Do it at
Still
advantage
right,
because someone in your category would be able to know this. Do it again.
Still higher than Aurelian.
Also, you have inspiration if you want. Okay, there we go.
Both sides of the
Yes.
spectrum.
Yeah. Easily you know what this is, Alduin, but let's run this downward and forward. Aurelian, you're not too familiar as you don't pay too much attention to money, even when you get paid for your jobs. I don't see one for Travali.
Me? History? Are you sure?
Hey, you never know. You could pull a grog on me.
Alright, here comes my history check with -2.
Okay, yeah.
Yup. He's too focused trying to cast this.
You're secretly you're too focused trying to cast your spell as the hand is like
just like Alduin. I'm just like Gaze. He tried to do those same hand motions that he see Alduin when he casting Fireball or Giza prepared to cast Blood Whip. He's trying to imagine himself. He say like this or like
Yeah.
this.
Everyone else, you know that is Electrum. And I will say Electrum. And I will say since Geezer and it's Electrum. Basically the currency used out in the islands in the Clear and Dark Sea, aka it's part of the United Island Nations. The UIN, if you will. And since Geezer and Alduin, you broke the 20 barrier, you recognize that the indenture and term of this coin on this magic, it's at least 250 years old. Which means if you were to trade this in for gold, you could actually get about 5 gold for every Electrum you turn in.
That doesn't seem like much. How much is in there?
You'll have to count it at another time, if you, or you could count it here if you want. But anyway, onto the items. You notice inside there is a vial of pinkish substance with a nice little like frill at the end of it. You notice that there is a wider, more sturdier bottle that has some dark purple fluid that shimmer pink and purple. And then last but not least, you notice a beaker-looking bottle that has bubbling blue liquid. But most importantly, you see, looking around in it, there is a ring in there. And it has some very interesting marks and inscriptions on it, and a symbol on it as well. I will say, with how long you two have been around and like people you've been with, this is a signet ring. Which means that this ring belongs to a specific clan, association, or tribe. And I will show you the ring's picture now. The ring is also made of bronze.
Are any of us capable of reading it?
No, but
Can we ask the robot to read it for us?
you can, and you bring it out to the robot, and he's like, "Ah, you have found the signet. You have found the signet ring of the signet ring of the runic dwarves. Sadly, I cannot read it, but should you find one who knows how to speak Futhrock, they could translate it for you. Supposedly, that ring either holds power or acts as a translator for Futhrock."
Does anyone want to try putting it on and seeing if that lets you read it?
Do you want me to try? I already got some rings on my fingers. One extra wouldn't hurt.
Give it a go, man.
Alright. He picks up the ring. He looks at it for a second before putting one into his hand.
You put it on, nothing happens.
Huh.
But anybody want to roll an Arcana check?
Nah.
Sure, I'll do that. Why not? Hold on, that's the wrong one. There we go. Nope. I mean, almost.
I will say, yeah, you definitely can easily sense that there is magic coming off of this ring. Which means that if you want it to work, you're going to have to attune to it. But it's still very much decorative with its symbols, so you could still use it for carrying it around until you're ready to attune to it. You also do sense as well with that 15, these are obviously magic potions. And then with that as well, you can definitely sense magic coming off of the shield. More specifically, the same old magic that you sensed before in these books, and especially on the flag. It almost feels like sunlight, if you will.
And we've just been keeping the flag and that helmet that they found in like a bag of holding, right?
No, they've been keeping it inside the tower because the tower can shrink down to the size of a chess piece.
Ooh, okay.
Which Aldrin has, tucked away in his room on a chessboard.
Very inconspicuous.
The tower chess piece. Very, very discreet.
Well, do any of you guys use a shield? I use a shield. If this is an upgrade, maybe I could get some use out of it.
It's yours.
If it requires attunement, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it, at least until we figure out what it is.
Alright, then once you attune to it, you'll probably get more insight on what it does for later. But yeah, if you also want to take time to identify the items and count the bottles, you can also do that as well. Well, and, look through it. But most importantly, you see the hand come over and it says, look, you've definitely earned our trust with that, now that we know. But most importantly, we ask you of two things. One, would you take us with you?
Yes.
Two, we need you to help us transcribe that book. As he points at the awning that that little ledger was sitting on. And he says, there is stuff written in there from when this place was more vibrant. But there is also other writing in there. Ones that no one, not even the Blackstaffs or Mistra have been able to translate. We believe that it might be lost, and the way to find it is with the cipher that breaks it.
Taking a single arm with us. And
a robot, as you see Ebot
And
come
a
close.
robot.
I have plenty of knowledge on most of the books that were here, along with up-to-date information from checking the Blackstaff's archive information. So if there's any worldly events that you wish to know, I might be able to answer them. Not to mention the fact that both of us have been here for a long time. We can answer any more history or inconsistencies that need to be noted.
You know what? I'll make you a deal. Point me to a good book and I'll take you with me.
He's trying to mitigate the role. Stop him. He should get something bad equal to Giza. Or something good like mine.
We'll give you one warning when you could get something good. How does that sound?
Sure.
I'm a caster now.
I'ma just close my eyes and sense the bookshelf.
Yes, feel with your touch of the arcane, my friend. You'll know it to be true.
Left side.
Aurelian,
this red one.
you gonna get on this?
I was hoping to see if I can sense any druidic messages and see if maybe there's a druidic book around.
Give me an arcana, but this is gonna be a high DC because this is very old magic and it's also secured in. If you manage to break through this, I'll say you do sense which one is more druidic.
Is that a... Oh, it's still an 18 as a nat 20. That is so sad.
I count nat 20s as a breakthrough even with the deterrence, and I will say you don't meet the AC, but you do feel the magic flowing through this shelf. Like I said, it's old magic, but it also feels almost alive, and you accidentally, as you're poking into it, you feel your consciousness swim into it, and you feel your mind transported somewhere. As you see in your mind the image of a large-looking humanoid wearing a bear skin, sitting on top of a large divine tree. As you look through that and you see it look up and it says, "Who are you?"
My name is Aurelian.
Well, Aurelian, you've tapped into you've pushed your mind into the weave. Better get back to your body before it consumes you. And you see it raise its finger, and like as if it's pushing you back, you go back to your body. However, now that you have done that, your sense of druidic magic has increased. And I will say, where is that druidism spell? There was a spell called druidism, I think.
Druidcraft?
Yes, druidcraft.
The cantrip?
Yes.
Yeah.
You gain the spell druidcraft.
Awesome. I use it to flutter my clothes.
Actually, this one's very different. The druidcraft you gain lets you sense druidic magic when you cast from it.
Ew.
But only within a radius, and it's instantaneous.
Is it something I need to find in my search, or are you gonna throw it at me?
I'm looking for it, but I haven't spelled. I forgot the U. There it is. And I will change out its description another day. Let's see, does it pop up in innate spellcasting? Oh, I want to put it in innate spellcasting, but I guess it's part of your cantrips. That's okay. And you know what? I will change its name. You gain this unique spell, Druid Sense as a cantrip.
Neat.
It's instantaneous. You can cast it as a bonus action, and it lets you sense Druid magic within a how wide is detect magic? 30 feet. Yeah, 30 feet radius. It's like a echo ping.
Gotcha.
And because it works like that, you do not have to cast it somnatically.
So I just like snap my fingers and I get Druid magic echolocation.
Yes. And
Right
if you pick up Warcaster at some point, you could just do it.
Neat. I feel very wise.
Would you like to try it?
Sure, I'll pop it.
You snap your fingers real quick, and you ping a sense of Druid magic all the way here on the end. From this bluish book.
Hello, bluish book.
Alright then. Alright, first off, Aldwin, since you're up, heads or tails?
Yeah. Tails never fails.
Usually always.
Tails failed for me.
Now, how do I do this at
just believe in number
advantage?
2.
Advantage. I don't know.
Oh, I figured it out.
I mean, advantage what? Advantage on the D2, I mean.
It means that I roll 2 of them, and,
What did I say?
hold on. Apparently it doesn't ping off, so I just gotta roll it again.
Heads.
Ah! Oh, that is unfortunate. As the hand goes like, not that one. And you instead try to reach over to your right hand instead of the left hand one. And they go, well, that's what you get. Roll me a D100. Hey, I tried giving advantage, and the dice said no.
That is really unfortunate. We rolled 4 heads. And 1 tails.
4 heads, 1 tail.
Thank
That sounds
God
like
I
some.
said
That sounds like
monkeys.
something I can't say here. Anyway, what did you roll? 6-4? Y'all are getting dangerously close to that number, and I don't like it.
Well, I'm not aiming for. I'm aiming for 6-9.
I know. Six, 4. Ooh, this is silly. You pick up a book, and let's see, how do I describe this? It is a first edition written by Helena the First, a go-to survival guide for tracking animals. And it reads off that the best way to get the good way of knowing how to hunt your prey is through their excrement. And it goes into detail about putting your face really into some dung to get that permanent smell, and even using dung to help hide yourself when you got a camouflage. As the magic swishes over you, one item on you starts to glow. The belt on you, the Frost Giant Strength Belt, starts to glow, and then fades off. And then immediately upon doing that, you realize the scent of old books, worn mold, and cobblestone interior is gone. While you are attuned to this artifact, you can no longer smell. Oh, and of course, the Trevali's stench is gone too.
I don't stink. I take baths.
When was the last time you took a bath?
That's everyone here.
Exactly. The BO's gone. You can't smell it anymore.
To be fair, only one of us was rooting around in spider corpses for the past hour.
True. And it was charred too, so it's got that burnt bug smell. Well, yeah, there you go, Aldwin. You can't smell while you're wearing your frost giant belt.
That's fine.
And Aurelian. Heads or tails?
Based on how things are going, give me heads, please.
How ironic would it be if
If
this
I
suddenly
Yeah.
if this
Works.
turned into a tails?
Heads may always work, but tails,
Oh,
Comes out.
what is this? The coin
I'm
was.
I'm telling you.
The coin
coin
has
is-
decided only one person gets a benefit, and that was Echo.
I'm
gotta-
also here.
Head first.
I'm trying
then
not
the
to remember that. However, as the coin starts to flip, the magic surges. You get one more flip. Would you still like to try heads?
Heads always shreds.
Yeah, I'll stick with heads.
Yes,
Also,
as the surge of magic and the blessing from the weave that gave you a spell. It looks like this book's about to open, but then flies back into the shelf and another one smacks you in the face. This one is a adventurer's journal log of a druid ranger known as Steve Irwin.
Whoa.
You know this name. The legendary master of the reptilian kind and a friend to all lizard folks. Steve Irwin was a very beloved and cherished historical ranger and druid until tragedy struck when he went out to sea and was killed by an unknown fish entity. It includes some very predative early journals of when he was younger, including some of his findings and bio knowledge of certain creatures. Give me a D100. I will do my best to make whatever you get druid based, but I don't know how well it'll work. Ooh.
You know, I should have called out giving myself a ween charge. I guess that's only for D20 tests.
You feel as you read this, it goes into very much detail about his first studies of reptilian scales and skin. As your body and the magic shimmers over you, and your skin goes from being kind of that smooth, gray kind of polished stone texture to having a rough, scratchy texture, and gives off a sheen of what appears to be scales. You now have a +1 to your armor class permanently.
Hell yeah.
And as added bonus, due to tapping into the druidic force, your texture on your body goes from looking like gray polished stone to looking like grayish, to go having groove designs in them that look like scales. At least from your shoulder down. At least from your shoulder down to your bicep.
Does it look like fucking cool?
Yeah, it kind of looks like a tattoo.
Hell yeah.
Did you got something good, Aurelian?
I feel shiny.
Shiny. Yes, that's nice. I'm a caster now.
Did you
Congrats.
know what spell you have yet?
Trying to figure that out. He tried to do different poses, tried to mimic his other party members. Like this time, he's trying to mimic Echo. Like, but
Yeah.
having real trouble.
You're having a
How
bit
do you-
trouble, like you don't really use your magic, or if you have any. So this is a bit new. You'll have to show him the ropes, guys, so he can figure it out.
Let's go.
But at any rate, as you have met here and the hands are like, alright, let's take a moment to ready ourselves before we say goodbye. We're going to go out and check a couple of things, but when we get back, we'll head out, alright?
All right.
Oh, and one more thing. who's going to attune to him? As you see him, the harm raise up, and as he raises up his hands, like, yeah, a bit sorry, but I need one of your attunement slots.
All right. I could use
Oh.
an extra pair of hands.
All right. I was hoping you'd say yes. And he raises up his hand, and he raises up like a high five.
All right. As he try to reply the high five back, I assume I can automatically unattune when I attune to him.
Oh yeah, he automatically attunes to you as a sapient thing. You
All right.
feel a surge coming into you, and you feel bound to him as magic ripples between your wrists like a handshake gesture of a pact, and then fades away. You are now attuned to the left arm of the Grey Knight. A rare
All
item.
right. Just letting you guys know, I don't have Weapon of Warning attune anymore. It's okay. It's okay. I still got alert, so I can always swap my initiative with Alduin. Nothing has changed.
True. And here is where we will call session, ladies and gentlemen. Whew, that was a bit of a taste and a bit of fun with that. I've got to make a companion character for you, Trevally, because this arm can operate as his own and engage in various ways, including with this special trident, so I can add that to him. And then the robot, I will make a companion like Jormungandr that everybody can have access to and move him around.
Wait a second. Does the arm hand thing has telepathy if I'm bound to it?
It's not speaking with telepathy, it's using hand signs. Oh, you mean
yeah.
you mean if you're bound to it? No.
Yes. Oh. It would be so funny having two voices inside my head now.
No, but you can still understand him as he can make gestures at you.
Ah, fair enough. Hey, I got another person to talk to. People would think I'm crazy now.
But yeah, this is going to be another companion on your side. Even if it's an item in your stuff, you can roll from the companion sheet to do the stuff, because he has a weapon as well that'll work with it. But yes, you have solved the puzzle, gained some, benefits. Whether they're beneficial or detrimental is up to you in the long run. But most importantly, you have found a ledger book and 2 new, and most importantly, some items and money. How those will all played out will all depends on how you handle it in the future, but rest assured, that shield, if it hasn't been keyed in, or that ring, is key items. How you handle it or what you do with it, I leave up to you. In the meantime, though, thank you both for joining me. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe on youtube.com/ReconZebra. We hope our audience enjoyed this preview, and in the meantime, I'll catch you all next week. Good night, and good game.
Good night.